Hello, and welcome to a new year, a new season, and a new door. Not a new door, but this season I'm going to run on Ableton Live, just to show that it's going to be the same process no matter what door I use. Okay. This project just started from me playing around with Spire. I always start with Spire, I think, just because out of the box, all the sounds just seem to be just hit that mark, if you know what I mean. Let's have a. Yeah, originally started up here. I'll play it through, but I think it was along those lines, and then recorded it in, and it was all messy. And then I went into the MIDI file and neatened it all up, and then did a variation. So that's how I tend to work. I'll come up with a really rough idea, and then just go in afterwards and edit all the points, make sure it's all nice and neat. I think I should have. Yay. Well, I'm going to have to neaten these up actually, because these end right on the end of there. So I want the lower notes to be shorter stabs. I've got to do a bit of in-house editing before I show you. Literally just grab. They need to be a bit shorter. That's all. Okay, so I'll just let it play through anyway. On the right one. And then I'll edit the other channels. Okay, so this is from the Meta and Glide signature set. Volume 1. There you go. It's that lead, but I've turned the delay and reverb off. Obviously, when I'm coming up with the messing around, I'll keep the effects on, but then I do my own processing here, which was the same from the last, but I've got the layers on here. Let's just listen to the individual layers. Hold on. I think this is our old friend. It is, yeah. But the same. No reverb. I'll probably need to gain stage these afterwards, but this one I've just I've edited the portamento and the attack of this pitch effect on there, so it's not quite as violent as it was. I think it just adds to it sat in the background there. This is a rack. It's an asteroid rack. And I think when this is on, it just gives it... I'll probably save this for when it comes in full, but... just gives it a bit more depth, I think. I want this sound to be the... If you can hear, yeah, it's dropped out. There's hardly anything there now. That's going to be the lead sound. Okay. So yeah, processing. I'll still have to neaten all these things up, but we're just in the idea stage at the moment. So yeah, I came up with that first, and then I heard this in my head, so I put this in. Hear it individually first. As with most things, I'm undecided whether I'm actually going to use it. Don't know yet, but I'm keeping it in there anyway. But I did the same with this, just played it in on the keyboard and then went in afterwards and neatened it up. Quite a bit of processing on here to get the sound that I was after. So let's hear it with the lead. Oh. Just before... Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so I dropped it down to, I think it's yeah, A. So I went for an A kick. Want something with a bit of grit, power. Using a kickstart to make sure it's right length. And I'm limiting it. Get as much grunt out of it as I can. But I kind of like the side chain effect on this lead. Not so much for when it's in full, but when we're on so intro, outro, I think that works better. I may for while it's when it's on full. So yeah. Just use it in there. Just gives it a bit more groove with the kick. But for like I say, for intro, that. Okay, so I already put the sub in. I went with like a double offbeat. I'm gonna sort the mid bass out yet. I've got mid bass for just intro outro, I think. Yeah, I've still got some work to do here, obviously. quite well with the sub. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of work to do, obviously. It's right at the start. And just messing with loops. Done a little bit of editing to some of these. So I've only really put loops in at the minute, no individual hits apart from this one. And was messing with like a vocal sample that I've looped, and obviously all this editing. I might record this down if I'm happy with it. I think that was the original key there, yeah. Yeah, it was. But I just liked it in the A key. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. So it's where to go and what the next steps are. But this was just like a little introduction into where it's going to go, or what I'm starting with. So really hardly anything in there. And then I think I may sort this mid bass out, bass and mid bass. So we've got the separate parts. Store this over there for a main part, and start working on the intro, electro parts, and the breakdown, like I did with the last one. Okay, so that'll do for now, and then I'll come back with a bit more of a plan on the next steps. All right. Thank you. See you again.